It's been a whirlwind few days for Victoria Azarenka. The Belarusian won her maiden Grand Slam title at the Australian Open on Saturday, demolishing Maria Sharapova in the final. That victory was enough to see the 22-year-old climb to the top of the women's world rankings for the first time. Azarenka becomes the first player from Belarus to hold the #1 spot. She's also the first from her country to win one of tennis's 4 major championships. In doing so, she's ended her good friend Caroline Wozniacki's 67-week reign as world #1. After losing to Kim Clijsters in the quarterfinals in Melbourne, the Dane, who's yet to win a Grand Slam title, falls to 4th. Despite being beaten by Azarenka in the Australian final, Russia's Maria Sharapova moves up to 3rd. Czech Petra Kvitova, who lost to Sharapova in the semi-finals, holds on to 2nd. Despite her first-round exit in Melbourne, US Open champion Sam Stosur stays in 5th. Poland's Agnieszka Radwanska and France's Marion Bartoli move up 2 places each to 6th and 7th respectively. After disappointing performances at the year's first Grand Slam, Vera Zvonareva and French Open winner Li Na slipped to 8th and 9th. Kim Clijsters, who beat Li in the 2011 Australian Open final, drops from 14th to 30th following this year's last 4 exit. There's no change at the top of the men's rankings, with Novak Djokovic holding on to #1 spot after retaining his Australian Open crown. 2009 US Open champion and former world #4 Juan Martín del Potro does move back into the top 10 though. The Argentine, who slipped as low as world number 485 after almost a year out injured, reached the quarterfinals in Melbourne before losing to Roger Federer.